Hello, American stars who died today, family, and welcome back to our channel. In the last 24 hours, we have received the somber news of the passing of extraordinary talents, and today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Before we start, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you.
Olga James, a gifted actress and singer whose career spanned film, television, and Broadway, has died at 95. She passed away in Los Angeles. James was born in Washington, D.C. in 1929 and developed a passion for music at an early age. She studied at Juilliard, where she refined her vocal talents and befriended opera singer Leontyne Price. Her big break came in 1954 when she was cast as Cindy Lou in Carmen Jones, a film adaptation of Bizet's opera Carmen. The success of the movie led to opportunities in nightclubs and television, where she performed in a Harlem Globetrotters broadcast in 1955. In 1956, she debuted on Broadway in Mr. Wonderful alongside Sammy Davis Jr., cementing her reputation as a dynamic stage performer. She later had a recurring role on The Bill Cosby Show and lent her voice to C-Lab 2020 in the early 1970s. James was married to jazz legend Cannonball Adderley from 1962 until his death in 1975. She later married folk singer Len Chandler, who passed away in 2023. Her legacy includes not only her remarkable performances, but also her role in paving the way for Black women in film and theater. Dennis Richmond, the legendary Bay Area news anchor, who spent 4 decades delivering the news with dignity and professionalism, has died at 81. Richmond passed away at his home in Grass Valley, California, with his wife, Deborah, by his side. For 40 years, Richmond was the face of KTVU's 10 o'clock news, helping the program become one of the most watched and respected news broadcasts in Northern California. He was one of the first Black news anchors in a major U.S. market, breaking barriers and paving the way for future generations in journalism. A native of Toledo, Ohio, Richmond served in the U.S. Army before moving to California, where he began his career at KTVU in 1968. Not as an anchor, but as a part-time clerk typist, his dedication and natural presence on camera led him to reporting assignments before he was named lead anchor in 1976. For over 3 decades, Richmond set the standard for serious, straightforward journalism. He was known for his calm, authoritative delivery and his refusal to engage in sensationalism, choosing instead to let facts and storytelling drive the broadcast. His approach earned him the trust of millions of viewers and cemented his legacy as a respected journalist. KTVU General Manager Melinda Hartel paid tribute to Richmond's influence, stating, "Dennis guided the newsroom with high standards, and his presence is still felt today." Beyond his work on television, Richmond was known for his mentorship of young journalists and his commitment to ethical reporting. His impact was not just in delivering the news, but in helping shape the next generation of broadcasters. After retiring in 2008, Richmond remained a beloved figure in the Bay Area, often recognized by fans who remembered him as the trusted voice of their evening news. Richmond is survived by his wife, daughter, and stepson. His dedication to journalism and his role as a trailblazer in news broadcasting leave behind a legacy that will be remembered for years to come. Edward Byrd, the graphic artist behind some of Rock and Broadway's most celebrated posters, died at the age of 83. No cause of death was immediately announced. Born in Tennessee and raised in Florida, Byrd's artistic career took off in 1968 when he was hired by Bill Graham's Fillmore East. His posters for Jimi Hendrix, the Rolling Stones, The Who, and the Grateful Dead became defining images of the psychedelic rock era. His Jimi Hendrix Experience poster was even ranked number 8 in Billboard's Top 25 Rock posters. In addition to rock, Byrd made a name for himself in Broadway advertising, crafting visually stunning posters for Godspell, Follies, Jesus Christ Superstar, and the Grand Tour. His vibrant, surrealist style helped define theatrical marketing for decades. Moving to Los Angeles in the 1980s, Byrd became a senior illustrator at Warner Brothers, working on Looney Tunes, Hanna-Barbera, and early Harry Potter designs. His work extended beyond entertainment, He was also a trailblazer in LGBTQ+ media, designing the first cover of Christopher Street magazine and later serving as art director for The Advocate. Byrd spent his final years collaborating with his partner, mosaic artist Jolino Becerra, running their Byrd/Becerra studios. His artwork continues to be celebrated in museums, album covers, and theater marquees, ensuring that his legacy in music and design will endure. Veteran actor Nicholas Pryor, known for his work in film, television, and theater, has died at the age of 89 after a battle with cancer. Born Nicholas David Probst in Baltimore, Maryland, Pryor built a career as a versatile character actor, appearing in everything from soap operas to blockbuster films. His early career saw him in The Happy Hooker, 1975, and The Gumball Rally, 1976, and he later became known for roles in Damien, Omen 2, 1978, Airplane, 1980, and Risky Business, 1983, where he played Tom Cruise's father. On television, Pryor was well known as Chancellor Arnold in Beverly Hills, 90210, and had significant roles in soap operas like Another World and General Hospital. His decades-long career made him a familiar face to audiences across multiple generations. Pryor's wife, Christine Belford, shared a note he had prepared for his passing, in which he humbly stated his appreciation for having spent nearly 70 years as a working actor. He is survived by his daughter, Stacy, and 2 grandchildren. His talent and commitment to acting ensured his presence on screen for many years, and his work will continue to be enjoyed by audiences old and new. Actor Mark Withers, best known for his work in television dramas and sitcoms, has died at the age of 77. He passed away in Glendora, California, after a battle with pancreatic cancer. Born June 25, 1947, in Binghamton, New York, Withers had a passion for acting from a young age. He pursued formal training, earning a BA in acting and directing from California State University, Los Angeles, and later an MFA from Minnesota State University, Mankato. Withers became widely recognized for his role as Ted Dinard in the first season of Dynasty, 1981, playing the ill-fated romantic partner of Stephen Carrington, Al Corley. His performance was part of one of television's earliest depictions of a same-sex relationship, bringing an important level of representation to primetime TV. Over the years, Withers built an impressive resume with appearances on hit series such as Magnum, P.I., Matlock, The Greatest American Hero, Heart to Heart, Dallas, and L.A. Law. His ability to play both dramatic and comedic roles earned him a place in some of television's most iconic shows. Later in his career, he made guest appearances on The King of Queens and Frasier, further proving his versatility as a performer. Withers' contributions to television made him a recognizable presence for decades. His passing is a loss to the entertainment industry, but his performances will continue to be cherished by fans. He is survived by his loved ones, colleagues, and admirers who appreciated his dedication to his craft. Wayne Osmond, best known as the lead guitarist and songwriter for the Osmonds, has died at the age of 73. He passed away after suffering a severe stroke. Born in Ogden, Utah in 1951, Osmond was a key member of the Osmonds, a family band that rose to fame in the 1960s and 70s. He was one of the 4 original Osmond brothers, alongside Alan, Merrill, and Jay, who began as a barbershop quartet before transforming into a rock and pop band. Osmond was a multi-instrumentalist, known for his guitar and drumming skills as well as his role in the band's musical arrangements. His work helped shape some of the group's biggest hits, including Crazy Horses and One Bad Apple. In addition to his music career, he had a brief acting stint on The Travels of Jamie McPheeters in 1963. In the 1990s, Osmond moved to Branson, Missouri, and continued performing despite being diagnosed with a brain tumor in 1997. Though successful treatment saved his life, it left him partially deaf, forcing him to rely on a cochlear implant. His musical career continued, but a stroke in 2012 forced him to step back from playing the guitar. Osmond was known for his strong faith, remaining an active member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. He was married to Kathleen White for 50 years, and together they had 5 children. He also held a pilot's license, earning him the nickname Wings within the family. His final performance with the Osmonds was in 2019 during a surprise appearance on CBS's The Talk for his sister Marie Osmond's birthday. Wayne Osmond leaves behind a musical legacy that spans decades, remembered for his dedication to his craft and love for his family. British actor Brian Murphy, best known for his role as the lovable but lazy George Roper, has died at 92 after a short illness with cancer. Murphy was born on September 25, 1932, on the Isle of Wight. He served in the RAF, where he met future star Richard Bryars, before training at Borough Polytechnic Institute and joining Joan Littlewood's theater workshop. His breakthrough role came in 1973, playing George Roper, the well-meaning but clueless husband in Man About the House. His chemistry with Eutha Joyce was so well received that the characters were given their own hugely popular spin-off, George and Mildred, 1976 to 1979. Murphy remained active in television after George and Mildred, starring in L for Lester, The Booze Cruise, and Wizadora. He enjoyed later success as Alvin Smedley in Last of the Summer Wine, 2003 to 2010. Murphy's career spanned over 6 decades, and he was still working on projects into his 90s. He was married to actress Linda Regan, and together they lived in Kent. He passed away, leaving behind a legacy of laughter that will live on in Britain's sitcom history. Barbara Taylor Bradford, the best-selling author known for her sweeping family sagas and business-driven heroines, has died at the age of 91. She passed away at her Manhattan home after battling cancer. Born in Leeds, England, in 1933, Bradford's career began in journalism. By 16, she was a reporter for the Yorkshire Evening Post, later moving to London to work in fashion journalism. However, it was in fiction that she found her greatest success. Her debut novel, A Woman of Substance, 1979, became an international bestseller, selling over 30 million copies. The story of Emma Hart, an ambitious woman who builds a retail empire, resonated with readers worldwide. Bradford followed it with 39 more novels, with a recurring theme of strong, determined women overcoming hardships. Her books sold over 90 million copies and were translated into 40 languages. Bradford's literary achievements led to numerous honors. In 2007, she was named an Officer of the Order of the British Empire, OBE. Several universities awarded her honorary doctorates, recognizing her influence on modern literature. Many of her books were adapted into television miniseries, often produced by her husband, Robert E. Bradford, whom she married in 1963. Their marriage lasted until his passing in 2019. Even in her later years, Bradford remained active in writing, publishing her final novel, The Wonder of It All, in 2023. She leaves behind a legacy of empowering storytelling, beloved by readers across the globe. Breaking news, News 1. Tom Hanks has become the latest celebrity to be targeted by an online death hoax, sparking widespread concern among fans. The false rumor surfaced on X after an anonymous post claimed the beloved actor had passed away. The misleading claim quickly gained traction, prompting reactions from fans worldwide. However, Hanks wasted no time debunking the rumor, reassuring his followers with a cheerful message on his official X account. "I'm very much alive and well. Don't believe everything you see on the internet." His representative also confirmed, Tom is in good health, staying active, and focused on his current projects. While fans were relieved, many expressed frustration over the misinformation. One user commented, "Please don't scare us like that," while others praised Hanks for his calm and humorous response. Known for iconic roles in Forrest Gump, Saving Private Ryan, and Castaway, Hanks remains one of Hollywood's most cherished stars. This incident serves as a reminder to always verify information before sharing, highlighting the dangers of fake news spreading rapidly online. News 2. Princess Kate Middleton is prioritizing well-being and balance after a recent health scare reshaped her perspective. The 42-year-old Princess of Wales recently welcomed 17-year-old photographer Liz Hatton, who is battling cancer, to Windsor Castle for a heartfelt visit. The two shared lemon drizzle cake and uplifting conversation, with Hatton calling the experience an honor. According to royal insiders, Kate's own health challenges have inspired her to focus on family time and her favorite causes. She's incredibly grateful for her well-being. shared a source, adding that the experience has taught her the importance of slowing down. While Kate remains committed to her royal duties, she now prioritizes rest, emotional well-being, and mindful living. She enjoys long walks in nature and listens to her body's needs, appreciating peaceful moments. Spending time with her children, Prince George, 11, Princess Charlotte, 9, and Prince Louis, 6, has been the most rewarding part of her recovery. Her kids are the center of her world, said a source. With a renewed focus on health and happiness, Kate is embracing a positive outlook, ensuring she balances royal responsibilities with personal well-being.